He didn't just change the game, he changed zip codes. 3 cities, 3 franchises, 4 banners. No matter where he went, LeBron James didn't just play basketball, he delivered history. Today, we dive deep into how LeBron James brought an NBA championship to every city he's ever called home. This isn't just a story of greatness. It's one man, one legacy, one time in history.
LeBron James with a triple-double, most important game in his career. Let the coronation begin. LeBron James has helped crown Miami as champion of the basketball world. There'll be another parade down beautiful Biscayne. Once again in Miami.
What a wonderful display of sportsmanship and class from Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs, team in NBA history.
LeBron's career began in Cleveland in 2003, a city desperate for relevance. At just 22 years old, he dragged the weak Cavaliers team to the 2007 NBA Finals. His teammates, a declining Larry Hughes, Drew Gooden, and Zydrunas Ilgauskas. But before getting swept by the Spurs, let's take a quick glimpse of how miraculous LeBron James was when he faced the Detroit Pistons, the number 1 seed the round before.
Prince doing a good job on James. Off the head fake, here's LeBron.
For the Pistons, 8 of the 10 scored by Hamilton. James to the crossover.
This is which slid Pavlovich over to Hamilton. I think he felt he had to get size on it.
Oh, LeBron James dribble. Back seal defending on James. LeBron with the step back stuffs. 89-88. Down to 10. James with the step. And the game is tied at 91 with 9.5 to shot clock to 5. James has to fire. Brooks defending on James. Goes to the step back. And the 6. Goes behind the back.
Not exactly his specialty. Much prefers to go left.
James the 3. Yes! The game is tied at 107.
This is unbelievable.
The last 25 seconds. 4, 3, James scores. The Cavaliers lead 109.
This is who he was at such a young age. Clutch, dominant, relentless, and an unstoppable force of nature. Scoring 25 straight points into double overtime to win that game. Their reward? A 4-game sweep by Tim Duncan and the juggernaut San Antonio Spurs. But that moment planted the seed. It proved LeBron could carry a franchise. Cleveland would have to wait, but the King was just getting started. When LeBron took his talents to South Beach in 2010, the NBA world erupted, but behind the controversy was a cold, calculated mission: to learn how to win. Teaming up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, LeBron transformed into a two-way monster. But the journey didn't start with celebration. It started with heartbreak. And in 2011, LeBron lost to the Dallas Mavericks in the finals. Despite being the favorite, he averaged just 17.8 points per game in the series and was heavily criticized for disappearing in fourth quarters. It was a low point, but also a turning point. From that failure, LeBron reinvented himself. He attacked the post. He became a defensive force. He grew. Then came 2012. LeBron's first ring.
This game. Let's grind this court. This is what we're all about.
Stolen by LeBron.
Go!
And jams it down.
Here we go. Let's go, White. Let's go.
And Kevin Durant right down the pipe to cut the lead down to 8. 54.
In the finals against the Thunder, he averaged 28.6 points, 10.2 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game while shooting over 47% from the field. He recorded a triple-double in the title-clinching Game 5 and was named Finals MVP. It was the moment that changed everything, not just for LeBron, but for how the world viewed him.
And for the 1,000th time, I'm going to say it again, LeBron James, as great as he is, as gifted as he is, was not born with a clutch gene.
With the game on the line, it's a whole bunch of players that I would take ahead of LeBron James.
It's weird how two of the most clutch shots of LeBron's career were made by Ray Allen and Kyrie Irving.
And two of the most clutch shots of Michael Jordan's career were made by Steve Kerr and John Paxson. I agree. I've always thought it's unfair that LeBron's teammates are allowed to make shots. It would be much more fair for the rest of the league if it was like, hey, you're too good. Your teammates can't make shots. If you go tell people that LeBron is the most clutch player of his generation and that he is one of the most clutch players ever.
Lewis gets it to LeBron for 3 for the win. Yes! LeBron James at the buzzer as the Cavaliers have pulled it out to tie the series, and what a miraculous shot by James! Screen set for LeBron James. Going to work, fires, leaning. DeBunking! Away it goes! Walk-off playoff winner!
There is no play here, Bird. This is just one of the game's greatest players of all time.
1.5 remaining. James for the win. It's good. LeBron James at the buzzer. Stuns the Chicago Bulls.
With 4 seconds left. Butler denied by James. And Smith calls a timeout. James catch, fire, ball game. He did it. LeBron James wins it for Cleveland.
You know, growing up all my life, all I really knew was Kobe. Kobe was the clutch guy. Kobe was the guy you had to give the ball to in the fourth quarter. But as I was doing this video and I did my research, LeBron's clutch. And besides the narrative that tries to say that he isn't, you look up the stats and you'll find that he's one of the most clutchest players, if not the clutchest player in NBA history. And the numbers back it up. LeBron has over 1,010 clutch points in his career. That's regular season and playoffs. He's got a record 7 playoff buzzer beaters, the most of all time. And he's number 1 in the playoffs in game winners with under 5 seconds left on the clock. And in the postseason, it gets even better. He's got the highest field goal percentage in the clutch at 46.5%. That's better than Kobe, better than MJ. It's better than KD. And if the NBA had a Clutch Player of the Year award back when LeBron first started, he would have won it in 2006, 2008, 2010, and 2018. In 2018, he led the league in field goal percentage in the clutch at 57.8%. This isn't hype. This is documented dominance. He doesn't fold in pressure. He defines it. And in 2013, he did it again. Back-to-back titles. Let's talk 2013 NBA Finals. Game 7 against the Spurs. LeBron dropped 37 points, 12 of them in the fourth quarter, including the dagger jumper with 27 seconds left. He shot 5 of 10 from deep, grabbed 12 rebounds, and played all but 1 minute of that game. That wasn't just clutch, it was historic. During his Miami run, LeBron won 2 MVPs, led the league in PER, and recorded a 27-game win streak, the second longest in NBA history. Miami had his dynasty, and LeBron had his crown. In his 4 seasons with the Heat, he had 4 straight NBA final appearances, 2 NBA championships, and 2 NBA Finals MVP. He averaged 26.9 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 6.7 assists in Miami, and shot a career-best 56.5% from the field goal in 2013. Miami got the rings, and LeBron got his validation and redemption.
The championship is back in the Bay for the first time in 40 years.
I didn't appreciate last year getting to the finals, knowing that Kev was out for the rest of the season and knowing that Kai was dealing with injuries all the way from the first round. It was definitely a different feeling.
But the King wasn't done. In 2014, he came home, back to Cleveland. His first year back, more adversity. In the 2015 NBA Finals, LeBron faced the Warriors without Kyrie Irving or Kevin Love. And yet he willed Cleveland to 2 wins, nearly dragging them to a 3-1 lead with no All-Star help. And despite being outgunned, he averaged 35.8 points, 13.3 rebounds, and 8.8 assists during those finals, and got 4 out of the 11 NBA Finals MVP votes. But the result, 1 year later, a miracle in 2016, the greatest comeback in NBA Finals history. Down 3-1 to the 73-9 Warriors, the best team record in NBA history. And in the series, LeBron led both teams in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. The first and only player to ever do that in a final series. Then came the block.
Iguodala out of the pack. He's got numbers if he hurries. The Curry bounce pass, Andre.
Oh, blocked by James! LeBron James with the rejection.
Wow. 60 seconds to go. We're tied at 89. Here we go. Irving between the circles. Down to our left. Irving's picked up by Steph Curry. 6 to shoot. He's at the right point. He stutter steps. He launches a 3. He nailed it!
It's over. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
The dagger free throws. The unanimous Finals MVP. Over the 2016 Finals, he averaged 29.7 points per game, 11.3 rebounds, 8.9 assists, 2.6 steals, and 2.3 blocks per game, bringing Cleveland's 52-year title drought to a close. That wasn't just a win, that was redemption.
In an NBA season unlike any other, only 2 teams remain. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat have spent 85 straight days on the campus in Orlando, all with one goal in mind: winning an NBA championship.
He's the greatest player of his generation, and perhaps the conversation continues about the greatest ever. This would certainly cement his legacy.
Our guys have been incredibly locked in. Even though we have 2 superstars.
Then came Los Angeles. Critics said he was chasing Hollywood, that his best days were behind him. What did LeBron do? He turned a broken Lakers franchise into a championship team. And in 2020, under the shadow of a global pandemic and Kobe Bryant's tragic passing, LeBron delivered a master class in leadership and poise. He averaged 27.6 points, 10.8 rebounds, and 8.8 assists during the finals, nearly a triple-double. He led the Lakers to a 4-2 finals win and earned his 4th ring and 4th finals MVP. He became the first player in NBA history to win finals MVP with 3 different franchises. He didn't just win in LA, He restored the gold standard. What truly sets LeBron apart? His consistency. He's the all-time leading scorer at 42,184 regular season points and counting. He's the only player with 40,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10 assists or more. He's the most all-NBA selection at 19. Most consecutive 10 or more points a game. So he had a record of 1,817 games with 10 points or more. That is crazy. And in 2024-2025 season at age 40, he's still averaging 24.4 points per game, 8.2 assists per game, and 7.8 rebounds per game. Father Time hasn't caught him yet. The king still reigns. It's truly remarkable how consistently great LeBron is. LeBron's greatness, it's unmatched. Truly it is.
The Lakers, the organization that's all about winning. Forget winning championships. And that's the only goal.
I'm extremely proud to be a part of this franchise getting back to where it belongs. And that's compete for championships.
Miami, Cleveland, Los Angeles. 3 different cities, 1 king. In each place, he didn't just chase greatness, he fulfilled it. He brought hope, he delivered rings, and he etched his name into the soul of every franchise he touched. He's the all-time leading in scorer, a 4-time NBA champion, a clutch god, and he's still not done. They say legends are remembered, but icons, they're immortal. This is the legacy of LeBron James, the only player to bring a championship home everywhere he went.